Fantastic, yeah. Yeah. Someone in the middle? Yeah.
Yeah. Just a quick question. Why is the main character American when you're all British? Is it just because of the actor or particular reason?
There's lots of reasons. Aside from the fact that obviously it's such a challenging piece, then I think there's a very short list of actors that could actually pull off being on their own in a moon base, playing against themselves for 97 minutes.
Can I tell them a little secret that we haven't told anyone else at
Please
Q&A? Okay, because this is a British audience, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Sam Rockwell was my first choice, and absolutely, I wrote it for him. I've been chasing him down. But we knew that we had this little opportunity of time to make the film, and we had to go ahead. With or without Sam Rockwell, he wouldn't make his mind up. We basically gave him a script, and he had about 3 months to decide. And he was, telling us, "Oh, let me think about it. Let me think about it. Oh, it's a lot of responsibility. Ooh, this, ooh, that." And he was taking his time, and we had to go. So we actually
set a window.
We basically were thinking, who else could possibly do this? Because we really did believe it was a very difficult acting challenge, and not a lot of people could do it. So we were considering Paddy Considine, who's an actor I'm also a huge fan of. But fortunately, Sam came through at the last minute, and we were able to work with him in the end after all.
So we got our first choice.
But Paddy would have been the other option, and I think that would have worked really well as well. The main reason for using an American, though.
But I think the impression of the film would have been different, because it's one big central role. It kind of feels like an American film, even though obviously it is a very British film. We shot it all in Britain. We're all British and so on. I think and in the film industry at the moment and the marketplace the way that is, that can be a very beneficial thing. It goes back to what we were saying. We're making a film that we would want to go and see, and I don't think that necessarily that American audiences want to necessarily go and see little British films.
It's difficult. It's a real challenge making films that Americans will want to see when you're in Britain. It's totally unfair, but a lot of the time, especially in the Midwest, they don't understand. They don't even understand the accent. They just don't. They can't get it. They would need subtitles, or they would need someone to explain it to them. And it's just an impossible mission to try and get them to watch a British film.
Yeah, just to follow up to what I said, my question was really about the character. So I figured, even though it probably would be harder for the actor Sam Rockwell, he could play a British character, even though he's American.
Again,
and you still have the idea of the big star in your film.
I think first of all, Sam, I love him, but he's not a big enough actor in America to warrant that. I think it works in that he's an American playing an American, so Americans don't feel alienated by him. But I don't think an American audience would go out and see a Sam Rockwell film and put up with him doing a British accent. I don't think they're interested in him that much as an actor. Using an American means that they're not alienated, but they won't go out to see a Sam. There's obviously a small fan base for Sam, but not enough to do what we needed it to do for the film.
The other thing is, it's a really human story, so I'm not really sure whether he spoke in an English accent or an American accent, or was British or American, really makes a difference to the emotional tone of the story.
Gary made a very good point. He said most Americans probably wouldn't believe that the British could get to the moon anyway. Sorry, one more question. Yes?
You mentioned Blade Runner, so I have to ask, is the crew of the Eliza, are they clones as well?
We'll answer that question in Moon 2.
We're not making a Moon 2. That's actually one of the crew of the Eliza. That's another of the crew of the Eliza.
the first AD was the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's an odd question to end on, but no, they weren't clones. I think Sam's probably the only clone in that world. The whole reason for them to do it on the far side of the moon is so that the rest of the world don't really know what's going on out there. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. I hope you support this little film.